Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Be Yourself. This is Dr. Rajni Sharma and today I will be discussing about the interpretation of the Michaelis-Menten graph. So in my previous class I already have discussed about the Michaelis-Menten equation and how the same equation was given a bit different hypothesis was given by Briggs-Haldane. So the equation which we all know that V naught is equals to V max into S naught by S naught or the initial substrate in plus Michaelis-Menten constant is actually given by the Briggs-Haldane, but the whole we will see what the role of Michaelis-Menten equation. Major portion was derived by the Michaelis-Menten equation. The only difference come with the Briggs hypothesis is that they have included the dissociation constant of the ES. They have also included the K2 or the rate of formation or rate constant for the formation of the product. Now we all have seen this graph, but how we can interpret it? So let's start with the interpretation of this graph, what actually it means and why this is the sigmoid or this shape or like structure is coming or graph is coming. So we will consider here three cases. First, considered when substrate concentration is very less than that of the Km. When it is possible at some time t, and where substrate is somewhere here, somewhere this point. At that time, let us consider what the equation we were having. We were having the equation of initial velocity is equals to V max into initial substrate by initial substrate plus Km. So when substrate is very less than as compared to the Km, on that time we can ignore initial concentration with respect to the Km. So when I will ignore at this point, what we will be having V naught is equals to V max into S naught by Km. So what we will see here, V max as well as Km, both of these two terms are constant. So how it goes? So if we will see the equation, V naught is equals to V max by Km into S naught. So only variable is what here? S naught. And we can see that the initial velocity is directly proportional to the S naught or the initial substrate concentration. So this is following the first order reaction, and this graph and this formulas is followed by the linear graph equation. So if we will see at the very initial position, the graph is almost linear in its shape. So first point we have concluded about the graph. Now moving to the next point. Next we will consider that substrate is equals to the Km value. On that time what we will be having? We will be having V naught is equals to V max plus S naught by, when S naught is equals to Km, then better to replace Km with the S naught, because we are on the upper, this is the multiplication, because in the upper portion we have the S naught. So what we will do, S naught plus S naught. So what we will be having? We will be having V max into S naught by 2 S naught. So we can cancel out this. So what we concluded, that when substrate concentration or the initial concentration is equals to the Michaelis-Menten equation, or when the substrate is equals to, because here we can consider the S substrate at the very initial position we can consider that the S naught, but when we are adding more substrate, then better to consider as substrate any concentration of the substrate as instead of the initial concentration. Sorry for this. So what we concluded, that when the substrate concentration is equals to Km, or when Km is equals to the substrate concentration, at that time velocity will be half of the V max. So at this point what will happen? At this point V max will be half, initial velocity will be half of the V max. So we can see here, if this is the V max position, and then this will be the half of the V max. Now take the third condition. So first condition was what? When substrate was very less than that of the Km. Now this time I will take substrate very large than as compared to the Km. So this time in this equation I can ignore the value of the Km. So how the equation will become? This equation V max into S plus Km will become V naught is equals to V max S by S, because we have ignored this Km value. So we can see that V naught has reached up to the V max, and as it is not dependent on the substrate, so it is following a zero order reaction. And you know that in a zero order reaction we follow a parallel graph with that of the x-axis. So same thing you can see here, almost parallel graph is there when the substrate concentration is very large than as compared to the Michaelis-Menten constant. So this is the interpretation of this graph given by the Michaelis-Menten equation, and as per the Michaelis-Menten equation, or better to draw as per the Michaelis-Menten equation. But this graph also has certain limitations. So if you will look at the value here, so V max is supposed to be at this point, but if you will see this graph, it is a bit below than this point. So this is a major drawback of the Michaelis-Menten graph, and because of this we are not able to exactly find out the value of the V max. So to overcome this, another equation was put forward by Lineweaver-Burge equation, which we will discuss in our next class. So don't forget to subscribe and share my channel. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.